everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Hello everyone, to all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Family, y'all know I'm always plugging our Thursday. We are back to our weekly live stream. You know, I'm always plugging that. This is where we go from healing to wholeness to boldness on those weekly live streams. I'd love to see your face in the place, all right? Listen, this is where we get to the crux of the conversation, the meat of the matter, okay? Because we need to understand not just what happened, you know, the cognitive side of what we endured with the narcissist, but we need to understand the spiritual side of that as well, because there are spiritual implications behind this type of abuse. And I want you all to really pay attention to your souls, pay close attention to the souls, okay? Because that has to be healed as well. It's not just enough to get that cognitive therapy, but we need to do the soul work. Yes, we need to do the soul work. It is so important. The soul is part of your spirit nature. You have to care for it just like you care for your body. All right? So I'd love to see your face in the place on, if you're on the Facebook and YouTube platforms. Of course, you will be listening to me from YouTube. Please make sure your notification bells are on. So when we go live on the channel, you will get the notification, all right? And also, y'all know what I'm about to ask y'all for now, don't you? Y'all know? That's right. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that. I want y'all to hit that like button, okay? Yes, I do. I really need you all to hit that like button for your girl. All right? Listen, if you rocks with your girl, y'all hit that like button. Listen, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes if you rocks with your girl. Listen, this is how we get the message out. I can make the content, but I need y'all to help me by engaging. Yes, indeed. Hit that like button. Drop a comment below. All right? It helps the channel, and it shows me that you support and you appreciate what we're doing here on this channel. All right? So please help us out. If you don't mind, I would love that. Thank you so much. And y'all, last but not least, y'all know I'm about to plug the book. How many of y'all got it? How many of y'all have gotten your books? Okay, listen, I want you to pick up your copy. It's pinned, the link is pinned in the description below. Seduced by Satan. Listen, if y'all want to see how that cerebral / somatic narcissist gets down, this is based upon a true story, y'all. This is not, let me repeat, this is not a fictional story. No, this story is very much real, okay? This is it's based on a true story, okay? The names of the characters, of course, had to be, and the few of the cities and geographical information had to be changed, you know, to protect those that we are writing about. But yours truly goes in on each chapter, okay? So you know I was going in on these birds, all right? So pick up your copy today. If you do, whenever you buy a copy for yourself and someone else, okay? Recommend it to your book club. I would love that. I would love it, okay? All right, y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. Let's talk about the fact that the narcissist started this mess and they discarded you. But you have chosen, the narcissist is upset that you have chosen to remain no contact. And I don't even know if upset is a good word. They are ticked, okay? And this video is a little bit different because this is a situation where you've been discarded. The narcissist has reached out to try and touch bases with you about whatever it is that they said that they were discarding you for. And basically, because they left you with no closure, okay? And they've tried to reach out and have conversation with you about what happened in the relationship, but you have chosen to shut that down. Yeah, they're very angry with you. Yeah, they are. And you probably have seen them stalking your social media page. This one right here, I'm going to tell y'all something. When a narcissist initiates the discard and they are attempting to leave, I told y'all before, the narcissist didn't mean for you to stay gone forever. And this is definitely a situation where the narcissist initiated all of this happening. Not you being forced to do this. This is all them, okay? When the narcissist actually decides that they are going to discard you, and you basically decide that you're going to remain no contact. That is a problem for them, because the way that they see it in their minds is that, you know, when you left, they made it seem like it was all your fault. Okay, when you tried to ask them, hey, what is it? Can we talk about it? They told you they didn't want to talk about it. That basically everything that had happened in the relationship was your fault, and they needed some time and space to clear their mind. Although, you know, they weren't clearing their mind, they were actually over there with a new supply. But now they're upset that you have decided to remain no contact. For real? You started this, you know, but you know, the narcissist I'm talking about, they actually started it. I mean, you're looking at them like you started this. And now you're actually upset that I have decided, because what happens in a case like this is when you have probably had enough of that narcissist, and you've probably, you know, seen them do a few things, and you have probably gone through a couple cycles, and now you're just tired, and you don't care what the reason is. You don't care why they want to have a conversation with you. You don't care if they have someone else. You just don't care about any of it anymore. And see, the narcissist did not bank on that. They did not bank on the fact that they were going to give you no closure, and you were going to take that no closure and just sit with it and just say, okay, that's my pass out of here forever. The narcissist did not think that at all. So now that you have decided to do that, that's a problem. Now, I'm going to tell you, one of the main things that's happening with them right now is they're having to deal with that bruise to that ego. You know what I'm saying? That narcissistic injury that you're giving them, because they cannot fathom in their minds what has transpired in this situation that has caused them to jack it up so badly that now you don't want to have anything to do with them. Let me tell you what happened, Mr. Narcissist. They went on the YouTube, or perhaps on the Google or somewhere, and start typing in all of the dumb stuff that you had been doing to them. I'm talking to the narcissist right now, if they didn't know. Okay, all the dumb stuff you had been doing to them. And guess what? One of my videos probably popped up, or some other person's video popped up, and now they got some information as to what you are doing, you clown. So yeah, that part. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Narcissists do not have foresight. They don't. And so they think that all of the manipulation that they've tried and they've done in the past, that all of that is going to continue to work. And guess what? You're not going to figure out that this is a game. You're not going to figure out that all they're doing is playing with your life and playing with your time and wasting it. Y'all, you know, narcissists are some straight time wasters. You know that, right? Yeah. Straight time wasters. All they do is sit and waste your time. They're never going to give anything back. They're never going to bring anything tangible or worthwhile to the table, because guess what? They don't even have a table. You see what I'm saying? So guess what? They're not even accustomed to tables. These are the lowest of the lows. Okay? These clowns don't believe in doing things above board. They're not going to bring anything to you of value. The only thing that they can bring to you is a lesson. That's it. That's all they can bring to you. But they some straight time wasters. So the fact that you have decided that you're going to redeem the time by giving them a permanent ticket out of your life is not sitting well with them at all. Period. Y'all know who y'all want to know who nerves they on right about now? Y'all want to know? Okay, so you know that clan of crows that they come from? That one right there. So you already know that they had a new supply that they was messing around with, but that's probably not new. But that clan of crows over there is catching it left, right, and center. You know why? Because one of them over there in that clan of crows had told them long time ago to stay away from you. Or probably told them that, you know, you were out of their league and, you know, they probably need to go on about their business or whatever. Because they knew the narcissist wasn't about nothing. Don't y'all know that the family know about these birds? So now, I'm going to tell y'all what's happening behind the scenes. And some of y'all going to drop a comment below. You going to talk about it. Listen, that narcissist is over there crying to that clan of crows. And guess what? They listening to him. But straight after that narcissist get off the phone, they over there talking about him. Talking about, see, that's what they get. You know, I told them not to do so and so because, you know, the narcissist family, they talk about each other like a dog. Okay? But let me tell you something. Them clan of crows will band together to come against your behind. And me too. You understand what I'm saying? But they over there talking about them and saying, you know what? That's what they get. And guess what? This is not the first time that they have seen that narcissist do this. That's why they are so kicked back and chill when you see them. And after that initial meet or whatever, they ain't trying to get too close to you. Y'all probably noticed that. They wasn't trying to get too close to you. They were, you know, there was other conversations circulating that you had no knowledge of. You were never invited into those conversations, those particular family outings or meetings or whatever like that. Guess why? You know why? Because they knew that it was going to be a point where this narcissist was going to act an unadulterated nut job, just like they have done, and that, you know, there was going to be some type of split. So they just trying to save themselves because they already know what time it is. But see, the narcissist is upset right now, and they have to deal with it. They are very upset, steaming right now. And guess what? The new supply is catching it too. But see, the new supply he or she, whichever one, I'm talking from the man, you know, from having a male narcissist, that new supply, she catching it too. But guess what? The family is going to get blamed too. Not only is the family going to get blamed, but the new supply is going to get, everybody is going to catch the blame because you decided that you were going to stay no contact. I mean, because guess what? Somebody got to catch it. The narcissist definitely is not getting ready to take accountability for it. They over there crying to that family, telling the new supply, also, you the reason that this happened. You know, the new supply is like, I don't even know what's going on. And it just depends on how new the supply is. If this is like the forever supply that steps in as like the new supply all the time, yeah. That one right there catching it. Because she or whoever it is, he or she, they have seen this happen several times. And the narcissist is like, you know the drill. You know what's up with this. Don't act like you don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So it's nothing but a sewage storm raining over there. And this is all because they started this. You didn't discard them. This is in a case where the narcissist discarded you. They initiated the discard. And now they're mad because you decided that I'm never going to take you back. Guess what? The joke's on them. And I'm not mad at you for doing it. I'm not. Matter of fact, I hope you keep it up. Because guess what? It only gets worse. As the longer you stay with a narcissist, it gets worse and worse. The disrespect becomes worse. It never gets better. So family, I'm going to tell y'all something. When you are dealing with these birds, you have to straight up, when you get your ticket or your pass up out of there, you got to take it and go. You got to run. You got to run. Because I'm going to tell you, they are not trying to come back and be kind to you. And I don't care how much future faking and love bombing they do. Whenever they come back, they're only going to do that for a short period of time. And then they're going to be right back to square one. Listen, they started it. They thought that they were going to be smart and discard you. And guess what? You made it final. They heated about it. The narcissist they discarded you, and they are mad because you decided that you never wanted to talk to them again. That's their own fault. Sucks to be them, huh? Just stupid. It's sad. It is very, very sad. So family, this is how it goes down with them. And I want y'all to, if this situation is you and this happened to you, stay no contact, please. Let them handle it, or let them deal with their destabilization the best way they can. Or I don't care how mad they are. Don't go back. All right? Thank you. Please do not go back, because I'm going to tell you, they're going to get you. They're going to pay you back for the old, the new, the borrowed, and the blue. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So family, y'all take really good care of yourselves. And I will see you all on the next video, fam. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.